Hello everyone, my name is Bhavna and welcome back to my channel Bhavna Solanki Info. In today's video, we are going to learn about Excel, Microsoft Excel versus SQL. Though both the tools are very different, but both the tools we are using for data analytics and what are the key factors which make them a different that we will going to see today. Let's start with today's topic: Excel versus SQL. Both the tools, well, as we already know, both the tools we are using for data analytics, Microsoft Excel and SQL, structured query language. Let's start how they are different from each other. Distinguish both the tools on following factors. These are the factors which nature of tools that we are going to learn today. Nature of tools: data storage, data manipulation, collaboration, data integrity, automation and scripting, scalability, and internet use. We will see one by one each topic. Nature of tool: what is nature of Microsoft Excel, what is the nature of structured query language. So Microsoft Excel, it is a spreadsheet application developed by Microsoft. Excel is primarily used for creating and manipulating and analyzing data in a tabular format. It is often used for smaller data sets and individual analysis, whereas SQL, it is a programming language designed for managing and manipulating relational databases. When we say relational databases means, let's suppose there is a school which has a data of students, okay, and there is a college who has the data of their students, and there's a company who has data of their employees. Where in data in the sense they have a student's roll number, their division, their courses, their class, their name, etc. Whereas in companies databases, data means their employees name, employee ID, their salary, all these details are stored in that database, company's database. So these are the database for school student. School is database, and for employees, the company is database. So to interact with that database, we use one language called SQL, structured query language. In day-to-day life, we are talking with each other in using a particular language like Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, etc. Likewise, to interact with databases or relational databases like a school or company, we need to know one language, the one programming language which can interact with computer, uh, that is SQL, structured query language. We use this language like so Hindi, Marathi, and for computer they use language like structured query language. SQL is used for working with large data sets and handling complex relationships between different tables in our databases. So this is the main difference between Excel and SQL. This is application and this is a programming language. Then next is data storage. In respect of data storage, data is stored in worksheets within a workbook. Each worksheet contains cells organized in rows and columns, and a workbook can have multiple sheets. Total number of rows in latest Microsoft Excel is 1,48,577.76, whereas column is 56,384 in one worksheet only. I'm talking about one worksheet only. This, if your one need to store data up to or analyze data uh, up to this rows and column, they can use Microsoft Excel. Whereas if you have more number of data like millions and trillions of data, uh, so they can use structured query language. Data is stored in a relational databases which consist of tables with the rows and columns. The relationship between tables are defined, allowing for efficient data retrieval and management. If you want to add, delete, read, or update any data which are in the form of tables, so for applying that application, you can use structured query language, SQL. So this way Excel is working, and if you have more data, you can go for SQL. So next is data manipulation. Excel users can perform various data manipulation tasks using formulas, function, and pivot tables. Excel is often used for basic data analysis and visualization. Data manipulation means you can change your data by applying formulas, sums formula, if formula, lots of formulas Excel have, lots of functions Excel have. So for quick analysis, you can use pivot tables, pivot charts for to get a proper insight from the data. Whereas SQL allows users to perform complex queries and insert, update, and delete records in a database. It provides a powerful and flexible way to manipulate large data sets. Okay, in SQL, you need to, if you want to change anything in SQL databases, you need to run a queries. Okay, you need to have a proper command or your proper condition. You need to write your condition to get insight from large number of data set from SQL. Scalability, well suited for small to medium sized data sets. As the data size grows, Excel may become slower and less efficient. Okay, this is a problem with Excel. If you have a large number of data, Excel may become slower or lesser. Not in every cases, but sometimes. Though most of the company can uses Microsoft Excel, whereas an SQL is designed to handle large data sets and it's highly scalable. It is efficiently manage and process extensive amounts of data. So big companies like Microsoft, IBM, LinkedIn, Twitter, this Instagram, then Google, Apple, these are the company who has large number of data set are using structured query language for their management process of data. Then collaboration, Excel often used for individual or small team analysis. Collaborating on Excel files may lead to version control issues, whereas in SQL supports concurrent access by multiple users, making it suitable for collaborative environments. It provides better control over data integrity and security. Two or more than three people can work in SQL. It has a proper data control, integrity, and security. Whereas in Excel is most of the time Excel is used by one person only, individual person only. There is no any other person have an access for their data in Microsoft Excel. So automation and scripting, Excel supports basic automation through macros, but it is not as robust as a full-fledged programming language. But SQL allows for complex automation and scripting through stored procedure triggers and functions. When we say automation, Microsoft Excel is less as compared to SQL because here you are doing most of the time you are doing things manually. You are entering all the formulas and functions manually, whereas in SQL, it is a more updated version. Let's suppose one person is using Instagram and you have a data of that person and that person is deleting their account, then automatically it will be get deleted from database in SQL also. So this is the very different function which SQL has as compared to Microsoft Excel. Intended use, Microsoft Excel is ideal for ad hoc analysis, simple calculation, and small scale data management, whereas SQL designed for systematic data management, handling complex relationships, and supporting a wide range of queries. When you will start learn SQL in more depth, you will get to know more about SQL and you will get to know how SQL is different from Microsoft Excel in case of large number of data and complex queries, how to run a complex query to manage data. Summary, Excel and SQL can complement each other, but Excel may be used for quick analysis and visualization, while SQL is employed for managing and querying large data sets in structured and efficient manner. Efficient manner means if you have a small number of data set, you can go for Microsoft Excel, and if you have a large number of data set, you can go for structured query language to analyze your data to get some insight from your data. But some of the company uses Microsoft Excel initially, and they after that performing some of the data cleaning part or some of the analysis, they go for in-depth analysis, they go for structured query language. So some of the company uses both the tools simultaneously, Excel and SQL. So in that way, I would like to conclude this topic with this small table. In one line bullet points, Excel versus SQL, easy to use, untrained person can work. Excel is slow with large data. Only a trained person can work in SQL. SQL can easily manage large data. Good for one-time analysis, quick charts can automate tasks. No data integrity due to manual operation, high data integrity, low search filter capacity, high search filter capability, easy to make accidental changes. Data is stored in tables and data analysis is done using SQL queries. Sharing large Excel files is trouble. SQL data and queries can be saved to text file, consuming less space. So, thank you for listening me patiently. That's all for today.